What's up, you guys? UFC 315 takes place this weekend. While it is kind of a weak card, there are a few matchups and a few fighters that have a lot to lose, and we'll be going over them. Starting with number one, move this to the top. Fighting the main event, Belal Muhammad. Belal Muhammad, 36. Honestly, they don't want to give him the title shot in the first place, but at some point he just became undeniable. If he loses, that's pretty much it for him. He's never fighting for the title again. They'll keep him away from that title as much as humanly possible. He's not a big name, not a big star. This is it for him. And like I said, he's 36, so he doesn't have too much fighting left in him anyway. If he loses, yeah, enjoy defending the top 15, buddy. Pretty much, UFC does not want to keep him anywhere near that title. That he probably has the most to lose out of anyone here on the card. I was thinking of putting JDM up here, but similar to my other videos, usually the challengers, at least the last few challengers for the belts, have been younger, have been, like, if they lose, okay, they can still get a few more in here, you know. JDM, he's someone still pretty young. He's stepping on short notice. If he loses, he's not going to lose that much stock, in my opinion, that he can come back in a year or two, get a few more wins, and get a title shot. So that's why I'm including JDM on this list, because he just has so much more time and possibility and much more of a prospect. Belal, he's a finished product. What you see is what you get. This is it. If he wants to make as much money as he can, hold on to the belt as long as you can. I know he says, I don't want to fight Islam. Might have to fight Islam, dog. Anyway, Belal Muhammad has the most to lose. Belt, money, legacy, all on the line here. I don't like he's a pretty big favorite, but there's a big possibility that he loses this weekend. Sounding up number two, those top three are going to be really similar. We have Valentina Shevchenko, almost the same boat as Belal, except she's a more established champion. But she, I believe, is 37, and similar to Belal, getting older, especially the division she's in. There's a lot of hungry young prospects coming up trying to get that belt. She got an immediate rematch after losing to Alexa Grasso, so I can't imagine they give her an immediate rematch, especially with Natalia Silva and Alexa Grasso fighting, and then Erin Blanchfield, Macy Barber in a few weeks. I doubt they'll give her an immediate rematch, especially because they'll probably have a new contender to fight. So if she loses, that's probably it for her. 37. I don't know if she wants to stick around. Maybe she goes up to 135 and fights for a belt there. It's kind of a, not really a logjam, but with everything with Amanda Nunes might be coming back. She might be out a whole year. Would the UFC even give her a title shot? Probably not. Maybe make her fight. Does she want to do that? She's made a lot of money. That'd probably be it for her. I don't see her wanting to fight these up and comer prospects and everything like that. But yeah, Valentina Shevchenko, number two. If she loses, probably going to retire, not fighting for the belt anytime soon. At least she shouldn't. Let me rephrase that. She shouldn't fight for the belt anytime soon if she loses, especially after getting that immediate rematch. That should be it for her. Number three, the UFC is disrespecting this man, and if he loses, I don't see what else they're going to give him except just more disrespectful matchups. Yeah, Jose Aldo, it's just super rough. The matchmaking has been on him, especially after the Mario Batista bullshit. Disgusting fight by him, by Mario Batista, not Jose. You did nothing wrong. Disgusting fight by Mario Batista, similar almost to the Rob fight, just hold up against the cage, didn't do anything. Disgusting work. And then they give him Aiemann Zahabi. Like, what are we doing here? Like, come on. But regardless, these top three people, they're all old. The youngest of them, Belal, 36, Valentina, 37, Jose, 38. If he loses here, does he want to keep going? He's probably making really good money, to be honest. Probably like a few $100,000 just to like fight, win or lose. I'm sure he probably isn't on that win-loss or the win-show record or show-win model like most of the fighters are. He might just be getting a flat rate, so he might just be, give me any fight, let me get paid and keep it pushing. He might be on that. Maybe he just wants to get a few more paydays. Cool, but he's not going for a belt, especially with the way they're matchmaking him. If he loses, Like, how much more do we have with Jose? I don't see them giving him any fun matchups. Dominic Cruz retired. That was probably the last matchup I wanted to see him in. I know a lot of people wanted to see him, Dominic Cruz and Jose. That would have been really fun. But now that he's gone, who else really is there? I mean, Aiemann Zahabi, I know he's not even like that young of a prospect, but he's just like, it's like, why Aiemann, like, of all people, it's just so random. Aiemann Zahabi's like 37 as well. He's old. I mean, I guess if you want old on old violence, that's cool. But the Jose disrespect is crazy. And yeah, Jose might retire if he loses again. He's been kind of like on a, has he been streaking-ish kind of? He had a Merab loss. I feel like a fight or two between the Mario Batista and Merab one. Yeah, he fought like, I don't even remember, like Pedro Munoz. I don't know if that was in between it. Anyway, they have him just fighting up-and-comer, not even up-and-comers, just weird match. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Should have fought Dominic Cruz. Would have been super fun. Dominic Cruz retired now, got injured, gone. Jose Aldo, probably on his way out too, if he loses. Yeah, super rough. Not, I mean, depending especially how he loses, if it's another fucking stinker like it was with Mario Batista, I'm just be super heated. Anyway, number 4, Mike Malott, Canada's last hope. Mike Malott, he's 33. Fucking dogs are barking outside. He's 33. Like, if there's any chance of him doing anything, fighting in the top 15, top 10, anything, it's pretty much now or never. He's getting too old to be just here in this spot he's in, just fighting like kind of like cans. I mean, not that Charles Radtke's a can, but fighting just way outside of the ranking fighters. They gave him that step up with Neil Magny, and now it's pretty much like, all right, you shit the bed on that one. You beat Trevin Giles. Now we're gonna give you one more shot to do anything, to be that person for Canada. If there's anything here, it's pretty much now or never, or else he's always just gonna be a fighter in the UFC who's from Canada. Cool. He's not really representing the best that can be for the country. I know it's kind of a lot to put on someone, but when you're like the one, you know, probably is he the biggest name from Canada? Charles Jourdain, Jasmin, Jasudavicius is, I mean, they're decent names, but he's probably the biggest name from Canada right now. Unless I'm completely blanking on someone. Let me know in the comments if I am. But Mike Malott, it's now or never. If you're going to do anything, if you want to be that superstar in Canada, it's as it. Like, you shit the bed against No Magny. It is what it is. Forget that. Keep it pushing. If you get a dub here, good shit. If not, that's rough. We'll have to wait another, I don't know, 5-10 years before we get a Canadian prospect. All right, last up. This was a kind of a toss-up. It's going to be Bruno Silva. Bruno Silva lost 4 straight now. He's just looked broken, not the same since Alex Pereira loss. It was honestly between him and Marc-Andre Barriault because they're both on big losing streaks, like 0-7 between the two of them. 0-4 for Bruno Silva, 0-3 for Marc-Andre. But Bruno Silva 0-4 just been looking really rough his last few fights. It's like, if you lose, you're probably going to get cut. Not super rough. But I mean, that's it. I mean, there's no but about it. Like, even if you win, you might get fucking cut because that's just terrible. You'd be 1-5 in your last 5, 1-4 in your last 5, and yeah, that's just not a good look. Last few fights just been looking off, terrible. This is pretty much, they probably told him, hey, this is it. Like, his contract might even be up out of this, so I want to be surprised that after a win he's still not even here. But they might, if he looks good, he gets a finish or something, they might re-sign him just to get, you know, be one of those guys on the roster, fill out the roster spot. Him, Marc-Andre Barriault, Battle of the Unks Part 2 last week. We had Santiago and Daniel Rodriguez. Battle of the Unks. We have Battle of the Unks Part 2. Loser gets cut. Winner should get cut as well. Let these dudes retire. Get out of here, please. GFL's calling. And yeah, those are my 5 fighters. We got number 1 Belal, Valentina number 2, Jose, Mike Malott, Bruno Silva. If you guys like this video, like the video then. Subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let me know if there's someone you think that should have been on here. Who do you think has the most to lose? And yeah, appreciate watching. Thanks. Bye.